Okay, hello. Happy Mindset Monday, guys. I hope you can hear me. I got Elsa on in the background on for Finley because I was so busy during his nap that I forgot to do my mindset video. So we're trying to do it before I make dinner, and he's got cookies and squeezies, so he's good. Okay, so let's get into our Mindset Monday chat today. This week we were talking about not being afraid to reinvent yourself. And I think that this is a topic that's not really talked about that often because people just get in their regular routines, their regular lifestyle, their regular hobbies, and just kind of sit in it. And I think that we all have like interests and things that are like, that might be cool to get into, or hobbies of like, that might be something I want to try, like taking up crocheting or taking up painting or running or swimming or flying an airplane, like really anything. There's so many hobbies and things out there that you can do. And I think that we just get stuck in our own little bubble of like, this is what we do, this is who we are. And, doing those things, it might be cool, but it feels big and it feels scary and it feels like a whole new thing, like a big task to take on, to learn a whole new skill and take on a whole new hobby. And I really wanted to talk this week about not being afraid to jump into those things and to be brave and follow through and go through with those challenges of learning something new and reinventing yourself. And, I think that a lot of people use excuses as, things to justify why they don't. And while, yes, it's valid that sometimes there are things that, keep you from doing something that you want to do or learning something new, it's also really empowering to still do it despite those things. So if you tell yourself, I'm too old to learn that hobby, or I'm too young to take on such a big project, or maybe I don't have enough money to learn how to do that, or I'm not fit enough to do that, or I just don't know even where I would start. Like, those are all, very valid things, but also things that, there's other people who have done things that are in the same position of you, and there's always that possibility. So that it can be done, which I think is really, really empowering. And so those things that are confining you, those are only set by yourself, and the limitations that you have only been set by you. So if you want to take up something new, let's say lifting weights, or let's say trying to eat healthier or have a healthier lifestyle, or walk more, laugh more, swim more, hang out with your friends more, and pick up whatever the hobby is, there's going to be steps to learning it and taking it on, which is totally normal and totally okay, because anytime somebody starts something new, there's kind of a cycle, like a learning cycle that happens. First, you show interest in it, and then maybe you do a Google search, how to learn to crochet, or how to how to train to run a half marathon. And maybe that Google search leads to you hiring a coach to help you, or joining a group or joining a class. And then once you get into it, you're learning more along the way. But the amazing thing is when you get to reinvent yourself, that and no matter how many times you stop, you get to re-enter that learning phase already learning something new and already being a couple steps ahead of where you were to start off with. So if you're learning how to crochet or wanting to run a half marathon, chances are you've already learned like good running technique, have good shoes, a good pace, maybe a good tempo, maybe you've got a group that you can run with and things like that. And so every time you take a step back, or life happens and maybe you fall off for a while, you can always go back into it. And another amazing thing is that you have never had more